Oh, well, well, well. If it's not amens, Insekten. Hmm. Mirormu is here. Jab, privet. Goose. Yorick. Jawaka. Yeah, more wallpapers. So many. Hey, Bill. How's it going, Bill? Suzerain. What you doing? I'm drawing. Hey, mine right? I'm gonna draw a bike today. I'm gonna draw a bike. Kind of yeah, they're for like basically reinforcing some of the existing stories. Okay, I think this tire needs to be a little bit longer and thinner. It's more like uh, a honey. Oh my God, amens. Oh, you got roped in, amens. You're. That's it. It's over. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. you're. That's it. It's over. When your girlfriend starts planning when the baby is gonna be born, man, that's it. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. That's it. Ooh. The first of at least two. Evans, you know what you're getting yourself into, right? I mean, come on. You have to tell me that you know what you're doing. I think I know. I can sell cigarettes if you know what I mean. Sheesh. Drag him in voice chat, please. Who? You want to talk to Amens? If he wants to. Amens can come and talk to us if he wants to. What is he gonna talk about? The end of his life? That he's embracing this new life that he's getting into? Does anyone really know what they're doing when they have kids? Um, no, not really. But you can have like a rough idea. You never fully know, but you can have like you know. Wow. You went. Zoom, zoom, double zoom. Hey, Muff. How's it going? Find a way, fly away. I'd like to fly away. Looks like it's. Yeah, alright. I'm on it, Sploosh. You know, I probably should have looked at references before I painted this bike. Because I feel like it looks like a bike, but if someone like has a bike and look at this drawing, they're gonna be like, "Okay, does not work." You know? You know what I mean? Like it looks like a bike, but it's not really a bike. It's like a pretend bike, you know, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but it's definitely not. You know, it ain't right. It ain't really right. Like I'm trying to match the old drawing that I did of the bike, but it's kind of like it's inaccurate. It was very rough and inaccurate. I don't know what these pieces are. I don't know what any of this is. I don't know. I don't know. It's,
Besides, I have gaffer tape. Doesn't that count?
Yeah. So what's gonna happen to your pets?
Um, Nothing much. I mean, surprisingly, her pets and my dog get along famously.
Yeah. Okay.
One of her cats even prefers the dog to humans.
Yeah.
It's it's a weird fucking cat.
Yeah, but cats like dogs sometimes because they make good like good pillows, you know?
Congratulations, you're getting triplets.
Wait, does she have twins and triplets in her side?
No,
On her side of the family? No?
no,
Okay.
neither her or mine. So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Okay, but that's okay, yeah. That's good because you want to do it one at a time, you know?
Yeah.
One at a time gives you a better perspective of what's your limit. You know, it's like when you're drinking beers, right? You don't want to take 5 shots or like, down a whole bottle of tequila, right? You want to go one at a time, have a, then relax, have another one, have a little bit of
Um,
water, and then you know your limit.
Actually, that analogy doesn't work with me because of my tolerance. My friends were usually drinking beers. I was drinking usually Long Island iced tea, and they would get drunk before I did. I
Mhm.
used to drink heavily, so but now not so much.
Yeah. Well, you still at that job, that the new job that you had a while ago?
Yeah,
Waking up
I'm
at like
actually
four in
enjoying
the
it.
morning?
Yep. But the good thing is, I get up at 4 and all that, but I get home when others are getting going for lunch. So
Yeah. It gives you a lot of daytime to do stuff.
yeah, that's the plus of it, and it pays well. So
Yeah. Well, you're gonna need that money with those kids, you know.
oh yeah,
You
she's
gotta
already
buy
gotten me to start
clothing,
saving up for it.
a crib, a stroller, the car seats, the food.
She's already actually gotten.
No, she's going
Yeah,
too
she's.
fast.
Yes, I mean she's going to her friends and arranging who does need what and all that, and she's really into it. And I'm sitting there on the sidelines going, "Huh,
Oh God.
well, fuck me." So
I don't know. It's going fast, but it'll be all right. It'll be good. Um,
yeah, isn't this where I say, "Hey"?
kid not being healthy, oh, we can't go to the daycare tomorrow. Who's going to stay at home with a kid? Oh, you go. No, I can't because I have something at work. You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Grand Theft
Yeah,
Auto.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's. I mean, I played the first and the second was so much better
You
though.
got
Stability, like you just more stable in terms of like career, income, and all that. But definitely, parents are older nowadays.
yeah,
And like even I feel like we started having kids relatively late, I guess. But at the same time, um, we're kind of young compared to most people. You know, I
yeah.
feel like. So yeah.
And she's already taking steps to ensure that I live long enough to be a pain in the ass for my grandchildren.
Oh, what do you mean?
She's making sure that I'm healthy, as in what I eat, how much we
Oh,
train, and everything.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. She's on top of you a little bit.
yep.
Okay.
She's making sure that I'm around for a long time, and I can't falter. I
Yeah.
mean, I've lost quite a few kilos after getting together with her. So,
Sorry, you mean sorry, you mean pounds?
no, I refuse to go with pounds. It's metric. Pounds. The imperial measuring system is
Yeah,
it's
but
a
listen,
bunch of
man.
wank. Come on,
What sounds better, imperial or freedom units? Freedom. Think about freedom. I mean,
metric. It's just the whole. Oh, how many feet to a mile or all that crap? Instead of going, oh, how many meters in a kilometer? 1,000. How many kilometers in a mile? 10.
yeah. How about civilized units of measure?
The funny thing is, America at least is metric. They just convert it. It's the most idiotic system I've ever heard about. I hated it when I lived in America. I had to get a measuring. All my measuring
Oh
tools
my god.
had metric on one side and inches on the other.
Oh, please. It's not even that bad. I use both. depending on what I need it for. Um, but yeah. Okay. So when are you gonna be moving? You're just looking right now, right?
Yeah.
You haven't found a place yet.
No, I'm seeing as we have two apartments, and we're probably going to be selling mine because hers is much fancier. So she wants to rent that out, and
Oh, does she own hers?
yeah, we both own.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, sometimes people rent like while they're looking for other stuff, you
Yeah.
know. Okay, so you're gonna
So
keep that one and make it like a rental. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's a good investment.
or if we find one, a place we really like, and we see that, yeah, we have to sell both
Yeah, yeah. You
to.
need the money to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Luckily, she's very good with the economy, so I'm just taking.
Oh, she's the money manager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's already gotten me to start saving up a sizable buffer for when the kid comes. So
Yeah, you need to. I mean, you'll see,
yeah,
it's a lot of and like even I mean, you don't have one yet, but if you do get like two, three kids, you'll see the grocery shopping it goes way up.
yeah. But
And
luckily, I'm a good cook, so
oh, it's got
you
nothing
could.
to do with cooking.
No, I know, but I mean, it's easier to make good food with less if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah,
So
of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not gonna get McDonald's for them every night?
oh fuck no. McDonald's isn't food. It's emergency food. It's the absolute last
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
alternative.
yeah. Sometimes,
I mean,
sometimes we get it if it's again like yeah, like you said, it's like emergency. Like we're kind of like okay, what we're gonna get? Everything's closed. We don't have time. It's late. You know, something like that. But
oh, I usually always have at least some non-perishables that I can quickly mix into something edible. It's just having a nice little backup, so I can usually avoid those situations. But seriously, even when I was seriously drunk, McDonald's it just I've never liked it. I think it tastes fake and yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's just
It
hamburgers.
tastes kind of like cardboard.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah. But if you're drunk, you don't care about that.
If I'm drunk here in Norway, I'm getting a kebab.
You're getting a
That's
kebab.
yeah,
I
a
feel like this
kebab
is a
or a
European
proper
thing.
burger.
People in Europe love their kebabs.
Have you ever had gyro kebab?
Yeah, 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 I have. It's just I don't think it's as popular here, you know?
Ah, okay.
Like here we have
That
more like Mexican food, sushi, Indian food, like that stuff is more I would say popular, you know, than kebabs. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's kebab shops, but they're not everywhere like they are I think in Europe, you know?
yeah. That drove me crazy when I was living in America. I could never find a good proper kebab shop. The closest they got was
Amens or amens?
It depends on who says it. Yeah, basically a kitchen on wheels.
Oh, I see.
Drove around to the different work sites and sold food.
Yeah. Do you have a slow cooker at home?
Yeah.
Do you use it a lot?
On and off. It's just it all depends on what I feel like making there and then. I have way too much kitchen stuff.
I gotta ask you something, okay?
Far away.
Are you playing with poker chips right now?
What?
Are you playing with poker chips?
Poker chips?
What are you playing
No.
with? What do you have in your hands?
Nothing. I have a keyboard and I have a mouse. She has sent me a bunch of different apartments, and she's demanding that I'm looking at them. So
Yeah, but I hear you playing with something like poker chips, or I don't know.
you're probably hearing the dog in the background. She's chewing on some kind of bone.
Oh my god! It sounded like you're like playing with poker chips.
No, that's the. It's either the dog or the one of the Windows sounds.
So you're not gonna get rid of the dog with the kids, are you?
Oh hell no! We both want them to grow up with pets.
With pets, yeah. But she doesn't have allergies, right? Correct?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I have allergies, so it's always been a bit difficult, the whole pet thing, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna keep the dog. That's good.
The dog, the snake, and her cats. So.
Oh, you're gonna keep the snake too?
Yeah. I mean, hell, that snake's gonna live a long time. It's probably got
so?
another. Oh yeah, it's corn snake, and they live well past 30 if they have a nice life. And
Yeah, but how big is it gonna get?
right now it's slightly past 2 meters long.
Oh my
And
god, amens, it's huge.
Yeah, and that bitch is still growing. So.
Oh my god. And your girlfriend's cool with the snake and the kids and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's safe, right? It doesn't come out of the cage or whatever, does it?
Nope. That lazy bastard. She just lies under her heating lamp and enjoys life.
All right. Good.
Yeah, Yorick, the hognose, they are kind of nice. I'd almost said cute, but
What's here? Okay. All right. Are you gonna be sad that you won't be able to travel for a while after you got the kids?
nah, Acceptable sacrifice, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're finally getting to a point now where we're considering traveling again, you know? But maybe a couple more years, you know? But we're getting close.
Yeah. Well, the hope is that you eventually at least visit Norway, so it will be fun to show you around, show you proper nature.
Oh man, yeah, I would love to come down. It's just difficult, but yeah, would love to. But I don't know if you can handle my kids. I don't know if you can handle my children. I'm a little scared to like bring them over and like in like they're like an invasive species of like weeds. You know, you got to be careful to bring that over to Norway. I don't know. It's a big risk. It's a big risk. I want to. We'll see. Yeah, be good, but
Well, considering what I've seen of you and Mama Cookie so far, considering they have your genes, I don't
yeah,
think it's going to be that much of a problem. I mean,
yeah.
you have a twisted sense of humor, but fuck it,
My
you're
daughter is just she's wild. She's wild. She's an animal. She's
at
a
worst we'll just
beautiful
feed.
animal. She's a beautiful, cute animal that's just deadly and poisonous. She's like your snake.
sounds like sounds like my niece.
Yeah. And you're gonna see, amens, that your kid, if you end up having kids, you're gonna see that they're very unique from the get go. You know, like the way they are is like it's like their initial traits. You know, when they're born is like very strong, and you're gonna see it. You know, between your kids, it's pretty. It's crazy. You know, it's pretty wild. This uses kids as an excuse to not visit nature. No, that's not true. We actually go out in nature a lot in the summer, you know. In the winter, not as much because we have a 2-year-old, you know. Like if it's a cold day outside, the little one is not going to enjoy it as much, right? We do if it snows, right? We usually all go out and make snowman or like go sliding down a hill, make like a snow fort, throw snowballs. Like we do all that outside, no problem, right? But the little one, you can't really stay out in the cold for too long, you know? In the summer, though, we go out a lot, all the time, you know?
Oh, here we basically dress up our kids and throw them into the snow.
Yeah.
Hey, Sky here.
Yeah, I wish we had more snow, actually, but not a lot of snow this year. And I feel like that's going to be a trend in the coming years.
Oh, we have plenty. I'm already sick of it.
Oh, you have a lot of snow? Damn. Not here. I think we broke like temperature records almost like every single day for the last like 3 months. It's like wild, you know? It's like almost every day is like a record broken. Just super warm.
Hey, at least you don't break records like we do here in Bergen. Like a while ago, several years actually now, we we set a new record with 100 consecutive days of rain.
100 days of rain?
Yes, not constant, but every day it rained at least to some degree.
Okay, so is there like mold everywhere and?
No, I mean, no. Bergen especially is famous almost for its rain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing though? I feel like that's kind of a bad thing. It's like when people say the UK is always raining, you know?
Well, for one, our infrastructure is built around it, so it takes. We have pretty solid infrastructure. I've seen the opposite of that. I mean, Where I lived in Maryland, America, the it started raining, and I'm already finding candles. I'm finding everything else because I know, yeah, power's gonna go out soon.
In the U.S.?
America, Maryland, they had,
Yeah.
they really didn't have good infrastructure there.
Well, you know where all the money goes in America, right? Insurance and war. So, you know.
Yeah, no comment.
Oh shit, Skyer is here. Speaking of British. What was I talking about British? Oh right, the weather. British. Is it true that it rains a lot in the UK? I don't know. I feel like that's a meme, but it could be true. It could be true. Yep, it does. Oh boy. One extra reason for me to never go, I guess. Would you go to the UK, Amens?
Yeah, I've been there several times.
What? What for? What did you go there for?
Hey, it's not Norway, and let's be honest, it's just a short boat ride almost to go to.
Right. Can you go by boat? Really?
Yeah. Not
Like,
a small one, it's a proper sized one, but there are regular ones going from Norway to to England to Denmark and such. They go actually from here in Bergen, so.
But is it like a touristic kind of, like what kind of boat to take from Norway to England? It has to be a big boat, no? It's kind of like crossing ocean water, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it cheaper than flying?
Yeah.
It is. Whoa. But how long does it take?
About a day.
A day? A full day?
Yeah, less, but you can probably count about a day travel.
That's kind of tempting. Like, doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, then you can go through the tax-free and such when you go back.
The what?
Tax-free. You don't have that?
I don't know what you mean by that though. Like duty free?
Duty free. Yeah.
Yeah, duty free. Oh, I see. Yeah. These amens will turn Danelag back. Danelag? Moved to beach out from London. Damn, Sky. Why are you living on a beach town? Sky, what happened to you? I thought you were like living at mom's house, you know, working, saving your monies and all that. What happened? You met someone. You met a boy. You moved to his place by the beach. That's what happened. I can feel it. Duty free. Danelag is Danish law. Oh, I see. Danish law. Wait. No, just all my friends live down. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Tyrant. Okay, Amens. Who is the nemesis of Norway throughout history? Who has been your biggest enemy? Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't you guys both Vikings, kind of? Aren't you neighbors?
Yeah.
So neighbors that fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it hatred or just like two old neighbors that have a grudge but don't really do anything about it kind of thing?
Sibling rivalry.
Yeah. So it's not really like hatred.
No.
Okay.
They used to, as they say, own Norway. Sold it to Denmark and went back and forth, and now pretty much a lot of Swedes are going, fuck, they have oil and everything. So.
I see. Should have jumped on that. Too late now.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you like the Swedes? Be honest. Nobody's listening right now. It's a circle of trust here. Do you like the Swedes?
Yeah.
You have Swedish
We
friends?
take the piss out of each other constantly, but it's a kind of friendly rivalry.
Like US and Canada. Yeah, but I don't think Canada and US have a rivalry though.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Okay, well. That's funny. Wait, so do you have Swedish friends?
Yeah,
You do?
even grew up with one.
You grew up with a Swede?
Yeah.
How? What do you mean?
Her grandparents lived right next to where I lived as a kid. So
Oh, it was a girl.
yeah.
A Swedish girl. Oh, did you have a crush on her? Was she cute?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you had a big crush on her? Oh boy, poor Avens.
Think 185 centimeters tall, blonde, blue eyes. Oh, she was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh. What happened? Life happened.
Nah, she mostly was in Norway for the summers. So
Oh, I see.
yeah.
I see.
and I got involved with Norwegian girls.
Yeah. Which Scandinavian country has the most beautiful women? Tell us. What do you think?
Hey, I'm partial to Norway, considering. So
So you think Norway?
yeah,
What about
but hey, I'm biased. So
the
But-
Finns? Do you know anything about the Finns other than they drink a lot? Because every time I ask about the Finns in chat, everyone says they're drunks. But other than that, do you have any other insights as to the Finns?
I actually haven't met that many Finns. I met a few when I was in the army, but
Why? Why did
Other
you meet
than
them in
that-
the army?
because I was stationed at the far north of Norway. I mean, as far as you fucking get.
Yeah.
Right on the
yeah.
Russian border. So we traveled across to Finland a few times.
Mhm. And how were they when you met them?
Most of them were quite okay.
Were they drunk a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that a thing with the Finns? What's with the drinking?
They live in a frozen wasteland right next to the Russians.
Okay, all right. I get it. All right, okay. It makes sense. I get it now. Okay. Oh yeah, they are, and we Russians love it. Iceland is Nordic. I don't know anything about Iceland.
If you ever travel to Norway, I recommend that you stop over at Iceland and spend a day or three there.
Why?
It's a nice place.
Yeah, but isn't Iceland far away from Norway?
It's on the way. It's between.
Oh, is
So-
it between?
Yeah, it's not.
I thought it was more northwest. What? Hold on. Iceland?
What?
Maybe I have a bad memory of Iceland. Well, I mean, I have a bad memory of all Europe, but. Yeah, it's like far, no?
Yeah, but a lot of the planes, especially when I lived in America, when I traveled between them,
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come from America, it's sort of in the way, like on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of, yeah. No, I see that now. Hey, wait, and you've been to Iceland?
Yeah, several times.
Why?
It's a nice place. I like the nature and such they have there, and
Oh, the nature.
you
yeah.
definitely should try their hot springs at least once.
Hot springs?
Yeah.
They have hot. Oh, is it is there a lot of volcano activity there or something?
Nah.
Oh, okay. So why is
I mean,
isn't hot
the
springs like related or connected to?
Yeah, kind of, but there's not exactly. I mean, we're not having any eruptions like how to say that fucking mountain's name? Eyjafjallajökull.
There's a mountain over
That-
there called that.
Yeah, in Iceland, the volcano that caused all the planes to be grounded a few years back.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
Seriously?
Yeah, I have no clue. I don't know what this is all about. It was a earthquake, you said?
A volcanic eruption
Oh, in Norway. I mean, sorry,
in Iceland.
Iceland. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I didn't hear about it. Was it big?
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, I didn't hear about it. Don't feel offended though, because I don't hear about anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not surprising, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that I don't know. It's very normal. I'm pretty oblivious to a lot of things, so it's okay. Wait. So there was an eruption, and then what happened?
It was in 2010, so it's.
Oh, a long time.
But it was
ago.
a big one. So the volcanic, what to call it, ash.
Oh yeah,
covered.
the ash.
Yeah.
It covered
It
the
was
country.
Much of the northern. There was a whole. Have a nice weekend, Sploosh.
See you, Sploosh.
It was a whole large scale. It fucked up a lot of air travel.
Oh, I see. No, I didn't hear about that at all. But I mean, it was a long time ago. Where was I? 2010. I mean, I was working. I was busy trying to, I don't know, have a career.
Job?
You know, it's just I didn't care about some volcano in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the hot springs. So that's where it's coming from. Is that under Iceland there must be some kind of volcanic, activity going on that generates those hot springs, correct?
Yeah, geothermal heat.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I thought, you know?
Okay, I'll try again, fun player. Eyjafjallajökull. Yeah, don't even try it. I mean, what very little Icelandic I can speak is due to the fact that I was working with a woman from Iceland.
A woman from Iceland?
Don't get any funny ideas. She was.
I didn't say anything. I'm just.
It's you. We're expecting some barber.
No, you said it was a woman from Iceland, and you know my next question was gonna be, how are women from Iceland?
They're nice.
Wait, which country in Europe has really tall women? Is it that one or
Norway and Sweden?
Oh, Norway.
I mean, I used to a friend of mine. She's a cop in Oslo. God help them. We're talking about a almost 2 meter tall, blonde, blue-eyed woman that's built like a shit brick house.
a she-Viking, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A Valkyrie, yeah, okay.
And she's now a cop in Oslo.
She's a cop? Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you want to get arrested.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
She would put you in the ground or beneath it.
Yeah, you think so? Okay. Yeah, but I thought police officers in Europe are just, they're basically like daycare,
Nah, it's the stark opposite of American. American cops is basically, it's a few months of training courses. To be a cop in Norway is it's an actual education that spans years.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it goes way beyond the American version. I mean, they're trained in yes, flood player, very thick. They're trained in psychology and all sorts of that. I mean, you can't compare Norwegian and American cops.
Isn't it? Yeah, Laconic and Carla. Yeah, that's what I thought. Isn't the Netherlands have the tallest people or something? I don't know. I thought I heard something like that.
I mean, the cops in Norway, if I remember correctly, it's a 3-year education.
3 years?
Yeah, and it... what was it? Yeah, 3 years, and it actually gives you a bachelor degree.
Oh wow, a
Mm.
bachelor's degree. Wow.
Yep.
I have a bachelor's degree, but not in policing.
What do you have? What do you have it in?
It's like animation and film and stuff. Yeah.
Like, I have in administration and accounting, and I've never fucking used it.
Yeah, you don't even do accounting for a living, do you?
No. First, I took that, then I figured, fuck it, I don't want to do this, and then I ended up being an electrician.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
It might sound not Yorick, but consider that, yeah, our cops are generally very good at de-escalating and ensuring that no one gets hurt.
yeah, but that's boring.
Eh. And yeah, but think about it this way: Norway has one of the lowest recidivism rates in the world. So
Good old-fashioned shootouts. You know, if you don't have those, why even be a cop? You know. Wait, so I mean, do you ever have friends call you and be like, "Listen, I need help fixing my electric wiring in my house. Can you come over and look at it?" Do you ever have people like that?
far too often.
Oh, really? A lot of people do that, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, fuck it. I can save them a fair deal of money helping them with it. So why not?
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear because you know what? I have issues with my laundry machine on the second floor with the connection, and I was wondering if you could maybe, look at it.
Yeah, I'm not fixing a appliance via a Skype or a phone call.
Okay.
Done that before, and I damn near drove to my friend's house just to strangle him. So, not doing that again. And besides, your country and mine has completely different electrical systems. You are
Do we?
you're yeah, you have direct current. We are alternating current.
What's the difference in terms of like if you were explaining to like a 3-year-old, like how would a 5-year-old?
Yeah,
like...
I'm not going into that one. Fuck it.
No, in summary, like if you were to like explain it to like someone who's mentally challenged, what would you tell them? What's the difference?
How the fuck am I gonna tell it?
It can't be that complicated. Alternate current is safer.
I'm just thinking
but
how
why?
to dumb it down.
I love how Amens is like completely out of words.
The alternating current is basically the flow changes from negative to positive the electrons, and the
Okay.
direct one is more linear. It moves in a straight line.
Okay. And the alternate one is better because
Both have pluses, both have minuses. There are exceptions, of course, but yeah, I'm not going into that much because then I'm gonna start a whole fucking spiel and no. There's a reason I quit being an electrician. I was sick to shit of it.
okay, so you're sick of being an accountant, you're sick of being an electrician.
I have the education, but I never worked at it as it because I just can't fucking sit still that long. I
Okay,
sit too long in front of the PC and I start going crazy.
So, do you wish that you would have started your career in what you're doing now from the beginning?
I generally have no idea.
You think that maybe the career path that you've had and experienced was good because you know what I mean? Because sometimes like people
Yeah,
have
I
bad
mean,
experiences, but it's a gain in the long run. You know what I mean? Like for me, I went through a lot of shit jobs, but it kind of helped me become who I am now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't follow the path I did now, I wouldn't have met my girlfriend. And
Oh, yeah.
despite it all, I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people say that eventually about their life. Like they kind of like are happy that it happened that way because, you know,
Yeah.
even the bad things that happen, you kind of learn from them and you kind of do something with it, you know?
That's a good way to put it, Skyer. Yeah.
I've hated every job I've had except my current one, but they made me a better person. Yeah, exactly. Like they make you have a better perspective too, right? Like you appreciate what you have now.
Yeah.
It's like those like people that they were born in a rich family, you know, and inherited a job, like or owning a company, you know, and they're miserable because they don't know what to do with their life because it kind of has no meaning, you know. They're just given a lot of money and a job that just, you know, and they're kind of unhappy because it's just there's no substance, like it's just, you know.
Yeah. You don't.
Oh, you don't deserve it. You don't earn it. You don't know anything else, and you're just like, you know, it's not you.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I wish I inherited a billionaire's company. Who am I kidding?
You'd be a spoiled bastard. You know it.
Yeah, I would love it. I would have like, you know, 3 boats, 2 submarines, right? A few islands.
No mama cookie.
No mama cookies. All that free time. Oh, it would be so good.
Yeah. Be careful she doesn't hear you say that. Suddenly the stream's just gonna cut and then you disappear for a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I broke my arm. I'm taking a... Nah, she wouldn't do that.
No. Good night, Jab.
Hopefully.
Oh, Amens, you know Valentine's Day is coming, right?
Yep.
Have you prepared something?
Of course.
What have you prepared?
I'm making her a very fancy dinner and just gonna spoil her. She prefers good food to roses and all those things.
You're not even gonna get her a few flowers, like just you know, a little bit, no?
Of course.
Okay. But you don't need to like go out and like do some like crazy, you know.
No, I'm gonna make it for her.
Yeah. Are you confident in your cooking skills?
Yeah.
You think you're a good chef?
I learned early. Yeah. I've so far not really had any complaints from anyone I've made food for.
Listen, we all know you make a great mac and cheese, but is there anything else you do that's really good?
Now you're just insulting. But hey, that's usual, so.
So what are you planning on making for her?
Probably I'm going to make something with a center cut fillet, and I'm going to... I haven't quite decided on the sides yet, but I've talked to my butcher, and I'm gonna get some really nice pieces of beef and go from there.
I love how you call him your butcher. Nobody says that here. Nobody has my butcher. Do you know him? Like, you guys friends? Like, what do you mean?
Know him enough that it's I've used the same guy for years because he does an excellent job.
Does he know you by name?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You walk into the shop and he's like, "Oh, hey, Amens, how's it going?"
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Why change a good thing?
No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm just surprised you know, you're really close to your butcher. That's all. You're very close to... That's fine. That's a good thing, you know?
That's a nice way to put it, moronic. Did you see what Laconic just wrote?
He knows him well enough to let him handle his meat. True. True. Yeah. You gotta know someone well.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, he knows what kind of meat you like. Yeah, it's important. Okay. I'm just surprised, you know. Like, I don't know a lot of people that would say that here, you know.
Yeah, well,
in
Norway is a lot smaller, so it's
Oh, you have how many people live in your town anyway?
If memory serves, we've passed about 300,000.
Oh, it's
actually, I'm gonna check.
Yeah, that's pretty small.
No, it's according to this. Okay, 271,949, and that was in there. Okay, 2022, 288,133.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's a good amount of people, but it's not that big. Yeah, it's like a small city.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's comfortable though. I feel like in terms of infrastructure, traffic, all that. It's like comfortable,
Yeah.
You get to close to like 1 million people in a city, and then it gets like a little crazy, traffic wise and all that.
It's too much.
Yeah. And you guys don't want to live in the big city, do you?
No, both of us absolutely hate it. I want a lot of nature around me.
Well, I don't know, man. You guys used to say you didn't want any kids, and now you want to have more than two. I mean, I'm just saying, you change your mind a lot, okay?
Yeah. But no, both of us agree that there's no way we're living in the middle of town.
Yeah. Actually, look where to start, who their butcher is, and go and meet them. I mean, if I had time, I would, Jesse, but I don't know. But I feel like Amens already has that contact, like if it's good, He already has that, so it's a good thing.
Tell you what, if you ever visit, I'll make you a proper meal and you can judge for yourself.
I thought you were gonna say we'll go meet my butcher and you can meet him. I was gonna say it's okay.
No,
we don't have to.
Introducing you to him.
We don't have to. It's okay. Yeah. You're gonna make something for us. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Don't you cook?
Yeah. But I'm not that good.
Okay.
I do a lot of. My baking is better than my cooking, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like making bread, like that kind of stuff. Like I can do good bread, but I like to make breakfast stuff like pancakes and whatnot. And I like to make bread and whatnot. But I'm not like cooking food. Yeah, I can make. I can cook a steak, or I can cook some pasta. I can make some fish. I can cook. But it's very basic stuff. It's nothing fancy or anything, right?
But hey, at least you can do it. I know far too many people, to be honest, that can't cook for shit.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, we used to joke that he could burn water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can burn water. Yeah, it's not very good, huh?
No.
That happens.
If he makes pizza, when he says he made pizza, it means he took the plastic off and put it in the oven without burning it.
Mm-hmm. I'm very good at doing that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Skull Jeep Robot. I live bang in the middle of my town. It was a mistake, or is it just loud here 24/7? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. DC doesn't want to make any new friends. No, it's not that. Eventually you get so busy with stuff in your own life that you're almost like you're scared of making a new commitment, Sometimes like you're like, oh, I can't, I don't have the energy almost, to meet new people.
You're just afraid they're gonna ask you what you do for a living.
No, it's more like, oh, do you want to come over for this weekend? And I'm like, I don't have time. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like it's like you have 3 kids. It's just you're like I have to look for someone to look after the kids. Oh, I have no one to look after the kids, so it's too bad. Oh, can we bring the 3 kids over? But then like if we bring our 3 kids to someone else's house for dinner, let's say, right? I'm not there enjoying the dinner with my friends.
You're constantly on watch.
Yeah, I'm basically just there babysitting my kids so they don't break their shit when we're there. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I think me and Mama Cookie will be more like sociable and do more outdoor things or more outgoing things with other adults when our kids are a bit older.
Yeah.
We have to wait.
Please trust them when you tell them don't break anything and such.
Yeah, like listen, like do this or don't. Be careful. Eat all your food. Like do careful. Eat over your plate. Don't drop this. Watch with this. Don't. There's a lot of that, especially when there's 3 of them together and the dynamic changes, right? Because the kids, like, when they're on their own, they behave a lot different than when they're interacting with another kid. if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
And that works for siblings as well. Like our kids, if it's just me and my daughter, or me and one of my two other kids, one-on-one, they're like angels, you know what I mean? Like they're super easy, they listen, they do things. But then we add a second one, oh, the dynamic
They egg
changes.
each other on.
Yeah, and then there's three together, then it's a whole other dynamic. It's the volume gets way louder because they kind of start talking louder about, like, they scream more, they, you know, they try to like take each other's toys more, they try to do, you know, my daughter, she'll like scream at the other two boys, the little ones, to follow her and do the things that she wants to do, and then it just gets crazy, you know. So if that happens at someone else's house when we're trying to have dinner, it's just like, you know, it's just, you know, it's fine, but it's not the same, like, you know. It's just, you know, dealing with the kids somewhere else, basically, you know.
Yeah.
So all of this to say, I want you to be scared about having children.
Luckily, I have plenty of experienced parents around me that can help. So, and if it's one thing my life has taught me, it's how to improvise very well. So,
yeah, you'll be fine. Listen, at first you're gonna change a few really nasty diapers, and after like 6 months, you're gonna be changing with the eyes closed. You know, like no problem. It's gonna take you 3 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Diapers change. You know, I can change diapers in my sleep now. You know, I've changed so many diapers. It's like a reflex. You know, it's like a muscle memory. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you know, like you said, like you improvise, like, you know, at first you're like, okay, but eventually you get used to it, and it's like nothing, you know, it's like, it's a breeze, it's a walk in the park, you know.
Yeah, humans are remarkably good at
adapting.
Estimating.
Yeah. And then by the time your kids are older, my kids will be old enough to take care of your kids. So if we do visit, our kids will take care of your kids, and we'll go out, you know.
Here, try not to get them killed.
Yeah. If you trust our children, which you shouldn't, but we'll trust them, and then we'll go out, you know. You'll trust them with your snake. Oh God, what a mistake. Oh, that could be just a disaster.
That's the funny thing. My niece, she's not afraid of the snake. She's held it and everything. My sister's kind of like, fuck no.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter would love the snake. She's not afraid of anything. She's like a wild one, that one, but yeah.
Oh, I was a bit of an ass to my friend. He's deathly afraid of snakes.
Oh, and you threw it at him?
Not exactly. I let his daughter hold it, and afterwards I might have encouraged her to run after him and try to throw the snake at him.
When do his kids are old enough? Well, they'll be old by then. They'll be like 18. They'll be adults or whatever, you know, or late teens, or that's okay. By then they'll be watching porn anyway, without me, or with or without me or my project anyway. So it doesn't really matter. You know. Like, they're gonna be playing Summertime Saga at age 5. It's like, you know, if they play it, they'll be old by then. So who gives a shit, you know? By then they'll be doing all sorts of things on their own. Believe me, with or without me or my project. Kids, you know, they're curious. They go on the internet, you know, just like you did. Right, Amens?
No comment.
No comment,
yeah.
What was the first porno you saw? Amens, tell us. Back in the 50s.
Back in the 50s, my ass.
What was the first porno you saw?
I think it was something with the kind of standard, a plumber coming in to fix something, and
What?
I have no effing clue what what it was called. I mean, this was in the late 1980s.
In the 80s, you saw a porno? Like in a
Yeah.
magazine?
No, we actually found a VHS tape. And,
Oh, you saw a VHS tape. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's we?
Me and some buddies. Who else?
Okay. I don't know. You found a VHS tape with some repairman. Is that why you became an electrician? I think we're discovering a lot today about Amens.
Yeah.
We're putting the puzzle pieces together, you know? Right, everyone playing this game is over 18. Everyone. Oh, Carla, come on. Wait, so you didn't see a magazine before videos? I saw magazines before videos.
Oh, we probably. Oh, I thought you didn't say if it was a magazine or a.
No, like porno in general, like a porno, you know?
Ah, okay. Yeah, that was one of those magazines. I mean, didn't we all find?
Yeah, I found some.
Wait, Skull Jeep, you just figured that out?
But I didn't.
Yeah.
My first one was not found. It was a friend of mine that showed it to me because his mom was a prostitute, and he would. Sometimes I would go to his house, and she would have porno.
So that's how
there.
you with virginity. Oh,
And
come on! I got that one for free.
And anyways, he would steal them from her, and he would show them to me. And I remember there was like I think I was like 6, maybe, or 7, and he was 2 years older than me, so he was like maybe like 8 or 9 years old, and he would like show me these magazines that he would take from his house. In an apartment, they live in an apartment, but we would bring him outside in the alley, and we would like watch. He would like open them, and like he'd be like, "Oh, check this out," right? And he would show me all these things in porno magazines. And I remember that was the first time that I saw. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's cum or whatever," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, white stuff that comes out, right?" And all that. And at first I was like, "No, there's no way." I didn't believe him. I thought that was like fake, or he's like pretending he was lying or whatever. It was so weird, you know, because I was like, you know, obviously you're like 6 years old. You're like, what is that, you know? That was the first time that I saw porno with him. He would like bring those magazines out, and he would like show them to me. Deep lore, yeah, it was like a long time ago. I was like 6, 7 years old. Yeah.
Seems like we're learning a bit about you too today.
Yeah. Anyway, he was a weird kid though, and his mom was weird too, but. And she would bring clients over. Like sometimes we'd be over, me and him, and she would send us outside because she'd had a man come over. Later on, I realized what was going on, but at first, at the time, I was like, I didn't get it. I thought it was like his dad or his stepdad or something. But it was always a different dude. And whenever someone would come over, his mom would like send us out, and we would like go outside and play. That was weird. So yeah, but my first video porno, I don't know what it was. I don't remember the first video that I saw. It must have been on the internet, like not like a VHS, just like on the internet.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because I'm a bit younger than you. Like, yeah, I didn't have a porno VHS. Maybe on TV, like there's stuff like late at night, maybe, I don't know, but it wasn't like hardcore. It was like, I don't know. First porn I saw, an older guy showed me a squirting compilation. Why would an older guy show you a squirting? Sky, I have so many questions.
It's not called grooming.
Yeah. Sky, I have so many questions, but I think we'll keep him for another time. More do you never want to know? What is Skull Jeep asking?
I just sent
he's you. Yeah. He didn't know.
Yeah, I just linked the picture you used as a reference for Captain Terry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I still think it's funny that some people get freaked out. Wait, you're real?
Wow, you are Captain Terry. Yeah, because it's based on off of him, not the other way around.
Hell yeah, Skull Jeep.
It was a long time ago now, though.
I don't even remember what was in that glass. It had a kick though.
It looked like you had a good time, which is all that matters.
Here's a bit of interesting lore for you, DC.
Yeah.
You see the captain's hat that I'm wearing?
Yeah.
That is a genuine captain's hat from a submarine captain.
Oh.
We were at a buddy of mine's place.
Oh, I see. That's cool. A real captain's hat.
Yeah, he was a submarine captain, so.
Okay, this bike is okay now, I guess. So what are you doing this weekend, Amens? What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna relax and get some good rest in.
Nothing big planned?
No, it's been a week full of overtime. Pays well, but
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing as we want to start saving up, it's
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Work hard now and then play hard later, you know? It's all good.
That's the plan.
Oh, you're gonna have lots of times to play when the kids are out.
We'll
the kids
see.
are coming. Well, you're gonna have to give me some updates. What's going
I will.
on? Okay.
I will.
Alright. Jizzy saw porn on her brother's computer.
Zelda?
Porn is haram. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yes, Zelda. Come on.
How old is your dog again?
She's 5. Maybe. What do you? Yeah. What do you think too? I think I'm gonna have to call that. She's giving me the I need to go out look.
Yeah. It's okay. It was a good talk. I mean, it's nice to catch up with you. You know, things changing a lot. I sense things are, and things will continue on changing a lot in the near future.
I'm actually looking forward to it, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's good that you're looking forward to it. It means you're in a good path with her. It's good. It's awesome.
Yep.
Congrats.
Yep.
All right, Amens. Have a good night.
You too. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Yeah. Bye,
Take care,
Amens.
DC.
Bye. Well, you heard it here. Amens making big steps towards being a dad. That's cool, But it's a big shift because I remember Amens saying, oh, I don't know, kids, I'm not sure, So I was like, okay, but things change with time, Sometimes it just takes you finding the right person, for things to change drastically, right? Because a lot of times you're like, oh, kids, I don't know, but then you find the right person, you're like, you know what, maybe, things change, right? So, yeah, I'm glad that it worked out. I can't remember the first porn I saw. I can't barely remember the last porn I saw. Carl, are you saying that you haven't watched porn in a long time? Because we all know you're lying, okay, first of all. I do remember being young and confused and watching lesbian porn thinking, I'm not a lesbian, I just don't want to see any dudes in this. Yeah, that's okay. I think a lot of people have different reactions to the first porn they see, I think a lot of people are like, everybody's different, and I think it's perfectly fine. Like the first time Playa saw porn, he told me that the first time he saw porn, he was like, I don't know, there's not enough shizer in there. There's not enough poop, I like more poop. So for him to discover what he liked, you had to finally find poop porn, and then that's what turned him on, As a German, I understand that for him, He's a German, that's what happens. Everybody's different, is what I'm trying to say, yeah? We all have our fetishes, we all have our little kinks. No, I'm saying I watched so much porn I can't remember. It's a problem. Jesus, Carla. Thanks for understanding, DC. No problem, Playa. No problem. I'm glad I could, I chime in and explain a little bit. with you as an example. I think the majority of the porn that I see these days is related to Summertime Saga, essentially. For the ever since I started working on this project, and even it's just like the majority has just been like things that are related to what I have to fucking make for this project. Not that I wouldn't normally, it's just, like darker and old ladies, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Oops. Okay, so I got a question for you guys, okay? Over the years, right? Ever since you discovered pornography, right? Over the years, how has your taste in porn evolved? Or has it just been like, you know what, I really like this, and over the years you're like, you know what, this is all I want, and you narrowed it down over the years to something very specific, and that's what gets you off? Or has it shifted over the years? Like you used to really like this, and then now, and then in your 20s you're like, you know, I kind of like this a lot more, and then as you get older you're like, no, actually this is what I like now. You know, has it shifted a lot, or do you think it just narrowed down and then that's it, right? Like, what's been your path? Very much changed. I found some real good stuff. Okay. All right. Shifted over the years, but we always like Asian. Oh boy, here we go. Shifted a bit, but mostly like the same shit I did at like 18. Yeah, but you're still young, Skyer. You don't count. You haven't had time to shift. Your tastes have gotten a lot broader. Yeah, I feel like most people do, but in my case, I only think it's shifted once, but it's like a natural shift. It's not like I like older women now. Yeah, it's the same thing with me, I think. Shift over the years. Now I like penis. Well, Joaka, that's cool. You know, you do what you got to do. You find the things that make you excited. It's all good. I pretty much like my MILFs, punk girls, and goth babe. Well, that's a variety, all right. MILFs, punk girls, and goth babes. Well, punk and goth babes are in the same vein, kind of. I'm way more into MILFs as I get older. Yeah. Skull, what was your porn taste over the years? What did you like when you were younger, and what do you like now? I remember when I was younger, like when I was like in my teens and like early 20s, if I was to watch porn, it would be like skinny girls, like girls that would be around my age, thin girls, young girls, whatever, right? But as I got older, now I like women. Like big old titties and big wide hips, little curvy, nice meat to handle, all that stuff, right? I think that's the only shift that I've had. Like I didn't have like some people were like, oh yeah, like someone said earlier, like Asian girls or like bondage or like you know what I mean? Like some people like shift a lot into like really varied stuff, but I don't think I shifted that much other than like just age and like size, I guess, a little bit, but I feel like that's a natural shift when you get older, because now if I look at porn of like, and a girl is like 18 years old and she's like thin and skinny, I'm like, that's like a kid, you know what I mean? Like a little bit inside I'm like, like it's not my thing, like it doesn't get me off, it's like too young and too like skinny and too like childlike, But when I was 18, I was like, yeah, this is, you know what I mean? Like it's like a skinny girl, because that's what I, would date, and like, that's what I was into, I guess, But other than that, yeah, I don't think I didn't have that much of a shift, in taste. I don't know. Speaking of porn, if you're ever in a position to label porn line, don't label two girls and a guy as lesbian. Okay. Five stars was in teen category, but now they're MILF category. Ooh, yeah, that's what happens, I guess. If anything, it has broadened it in its horizon and is more inclusive than before. Yeah. Well, what I was saying, how did I start this conversation? I'm saying I think some people it's either it broadens their horizon and like more things, or they as they get older they know what they don't like and they narrow it down to like a specific thing that they really like. You know, I feel like it's one or the other or a mix of, you know, it could be in between, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like that's the trend with some people. You know, it's either yeah, I don't know. I thought he liked gilf porn. Yeah, of course I love my granny porn. It's my favorite. See ya, Joaka. Have a good weekend, man. Younger is I like 12 college co-ed and stuff. Yeah, kind of, yeah. But now it's gotten older. Yeah, it's pretty much what I said, Skull. I think I feel the same. But like I was saying, that's not really like a shift in fetish, or I feel like that's just like a natural, because you relate of how you relate to people. You know, you're young, you relate to young people. You're older, you relate to older people. I don't know, right? I feel like it's a natural shift. But I'd like to hear from someone who's like, oh, I used to like just vanilla blonde girls with big titties, and now I like, you know, gay porn with hairy muscular men, you know. Then I'd be like, holy shit, please tell me about your life. What happened? You know, I want something that's like, I want to hear someone who's like from one polar end to like the other opposite, right? That's what I'd like to hear. I'd be like, whoa, you know, I want to hear more. Like, I want to know what happened. That's intriguing. It's interesting, you know, because I feel like there's some people that do have like big shifts in like what they like, you know, like the things that gets them off, like they learn new things, you know. But I feel like if that was a thing, you would have a hint earlier on in your life that that's something that attracts you, right? You know. I hate step porn. I just don't get why people like it. It's too incesty for vanilla and not incesty enough for incest. I think it's just so they don't get their stuff removed from the internet. It's like the same thing with like sometimes. Well, sometimes like, we don't, but I think it's just so people don't get their shit erased and stuff, right? So the step thing is just a way to avoid deletion, I think. Would you rather a girl with big boobs or and no ass, or big ass and small boobs? Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. I think big ass and small boobs. Because a girl with zero ass is like, I don't know. It depends on the boobs and it depends on the ass, you know? Like, you know, is the small ass nasty or is it like a normal small ass? Then maybe boobs, right? But if the small boobs are raggedy and like pancakes, you know? If they're like super, they've been beat up and they're just looks like old pancakes that you left out on the counter for like 3 days, then maybe the other one. I don't know. I need to see pictures. I need to see pictures. I used to just into vanilla, but now I'm into scat. Are you Lunar Loop? You like scat now? Wow. I can't even get off on like anal sex. Like if I saw a porno and it's like anal sex, I'm like, yeah, I can't. No, this is not for me. All I can think of is the guy's dick is covered in poop, and that she probably took a shit before the before the shoot, you know. Like it doesn't get me. I can't, you know. Like anal, I'm like I just can't do it, you know. It's weird because some people they can only get off with anal. It's like the complete opposite, and I want to know why. I want to know why. Like anal sex to me is just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the experiences that I've had trying anal over the years. when I was younger. Like maybe I just didn't get good experience with anal, therefore it never took off. Like it didn't turn me on or something, you know? You know what I mean by that? Gangbangs were a thing when I was younger too, but now I enjoy massage style porn where it's more relaxing and intimate. Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, I never really liked gangbangs that much. Even when I was younger, I don't think. It was just always a bit weird, you know? I don't know. Like Sam. Yeah, Sam loves anal, but I don't know. Here's my theory, okay? If you're young, right, you're in your teenage or early 20s and you have a girlfriend or you meet a girl and you have lots of anal sex and she loves it and you like it, I feel like that would grow on you and that would become a thing. You know? Like you would basically like incorporate that into your bank of like things that you enjoy and find attractive, right? But if you don't have that experience, I feel like anal is more like a why, you know, kind of thing. And I think that's what happened with me. Like I just never had a good, like whenever I tried, the girl was like, it's so painful that she was not enjoying it, therefore we stopped. Or she's like, no, I'm not ready for, like it was never like a good experience, therefore I was like, hey, like it's just, why am I even bothering this poop hole, you know, when I have a perfectly fine hole right next to it. You know what I mean? Like it sounds weird what I'm saying, but I feel like there's something there, you know? Like if I had a different life where I had lots of anal sex with a girl, she loved it, then maybe it would have been something, you know, that I'm into. I don't know. Right? Does that make sense? Am I like in the left field here? Am I like off saying this or am I right? They were too rough for your poop hole? Yeah, my poop hole was, you know, blasted and just didn't enjoy it. Gangbangs were weird but fascinating with all the penises. Yeah, they were fascinating. Like I remember seeing the first gangbang porn those when I was a kid. I was like maybe like 16, 17. I saw like some gangbang porn that was on the internet. And at first you're like, what? You know, you're kind of like, what? Like, holy shit, what the? You know, like that's your first kind of reaction. But eventually I was just like, this feels a bit weird and uncomfortable, you know? So I've never got into, gangbang so much. Especially now, I'm just like, you know? or like bukkake porn, or just some girl getting like liters of cum dumped on her face. I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Like I've never gotten off of a gangbang or a bukkake scene. Like like a bukkake scene never got me off. Like I don't know. It's more the only thing I can think of when I see a bukkake scene. I'm like, oh, look at the mess in her hair. Oh, this is gonna take so long to clean. Like that's almost what comes in my mind. Than enjoyment. I'm more like, oh, this poor girl. Oh, she got some in her eye. Oh, it's gonna burn. So, oh no, it's going in her nose. Oh, in her hair. You know, like, oh, it's probably so salty and bleachy tasting. Oh my god, there's so much. She can barely breathe. Like it's not in like but I'm sure there's guys that love that shit. Like Sploosh loves cum. He's all about liters of cum, right? Like some guys are like that. They love the like just tons of it. I don't get it, but some people are. That's what they like. That's cool. That's their thing. I don't need to have in my life. Too many failed attempts. Yeah, hospital visit? Oh no, I didn't have that. Jesus Christ. My friend in high school really liked a finger up his poop hole during a blowjob. Really? I tried that a few times and I'm so ticklish I couldn't do it. Like my butthole is very ticklish. Like my body in general is not too ticklish, but my neck and my butthole is like I just hysterical laugh. So I could never do that. I never could do anal play with myself. I just too ticklish. I don't know. I tried a few times, but it was so ticklish. I couldn't do it. Too ticklish. That's not bad. Prostate massage and instant finish. Yeah, apparently, but I'm too ticklish down there. I can't like get to the point where it's enjoyable. You know? Stretching her all the way up the belly button. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, DC. They all ate pineapples. Oh, okay. All right. I like the porn that has a cheesy plot and a terrible music in the background. Really? That's horrible. I hate that. I think I would rather watch like like an amateur porn video that's intimate between two people, because I relate to that more than like a professionally shot porno with like two models that look perfect and there's lighting everywhere and there's music playing and the girl's like screaming when she's having sex. Like, to me, that's just like, ugh. You know, I can't get off of that shit, right? You know? I don't know. DC wants to get that girl a hot shower and warm meal. It's the dad. I want to wash her hair. Like, why did you do a bukkake scene? That's just terrible. And I brush her hair. You gotta talk to your manager, because these scenes are just bad for you. Okay, bad for your skin. Bad for your hair. Gangbangs aren't bad. You just gotta have a good group to enjoy with. Black Raw. I want like an actual movie with porn in it. Oh, you mean like a good plot? Yeah. You mean like I think I know what Carla wants. She wants like yeah. Okay, you want like a compelling story, good acting, engaging story with like good characters, and they have sex, and you're like, oh, I enjoy this kind of thing, right? Yeah, I think a lot of people want that. I think it's just hard. You can't produce a movie like that because no good actor would want to, you know. I mean, there are movies with sex scenes, but you want like full view, you know, like an actual proper movie, but it has sex scenes in it and it's well done, good acting, and you see penetration and all that, right? So it's like good. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't think that's like gonna happen though. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I don't know. I don't think it's possible. I don't know. Maybe one day, but maybe not in a lifetime. You know? I don't know. But I know what you're saying. You know, I get it for sure. I don't watch porn. I mostly read stories. Really? I thought that was a meme. like romantic novels, you mean, Skyer? Like a novel that has graphic scenes in it? No, like erotic fiction. Oh. Yeah, I've never got into that. Like, I don't know where to start, you know? Like, if someone was like, oh, you should try some, I'd be like, I don't even know where to find that. You know what I mean? Like, erotic fiction, I feel like it would be, I don't know. Like, not hentai, right? Like, you're not talking about, like a comic manga with, you're talking, like, just written, like a short story. Yeah, I don't know. So what we just learned is Creamy Cookie likes to feather tickle. Yeah, exactly. If it's a movie with sex, I'd rather it a college type movie, because you're young probably. Like a college type movie I would find annoying probably. No, like erotic fiction, like just words, yeah. Hey, Cookinator. Words, no pictures, so probably not for you, Dark. I love how you found a way to shit on me, Jezzy, through that. Somehow. Thanks. Yeah, okay, yeah. No pictures, I don't know what to do with it then. Uh-huh. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's nice of you to say. DC hates all film properties though, so he can't read any unless it's like Arnold Predator. Yeah, I would watch a nice Arnold Predator's porno movie, you know? Arnold just banging a she-predator. Or you getting a blowjob from her mouth with her teeth mouth? I mean, I would watch it just to see what it's like. I'd check it out. Fuck it. Might as well. Might as well see what it's like, you know? Fuck it. Let's see. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. That was an interesting stream today. You're welcome. Sleeping Beauty by Anne Rice is a good one. Is that an actual... What? I think it's hotter if you get to know the characters a bit before they get it on. Yeah, of course. Having some context, yeah, for sure helps. Yeah. There is a Predator porn movie. Okay, well, I didn't know that, but that's cool. That's interesting. Alright, guys, I gotta go. The Taming of Sleeping Beauty? Yeah. Yeah, but listen, was it Skyer that did? Okay, Skyer, where do you find all? I want to try one. Can you, Skyer? Can you send me one short story, like erotic short story, and I can read it and see how it's like, how I feel reading it. You know, if I find it like a turn on, or you know, if it's my thing or not, right? Can you send me one? Like a good one, like one that you're like, oh man, this is one of my favorite ones. I want to like try it and read it and be like, oh yeah. Now I get it why you like it so much, right? Like have a perspective. I think that'd be good because I've never really read any like erotic novels or short stories, so I don't know. You know, is it that good? Just go to Literotica. Okay. Literotica. What? Oh shit! It's an actual like website. Oh shit. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll give it a read later. I'll try it out. See what it's like. All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Okay, you guys. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.